Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. What kind of race is this? It's all done with shopping carts. You race through a supermarket and things go flying into your cart. It's wonderful. It's wild. It's amazing. Let's face it, you never know what's going to happen on Supermarket Sweep. Who's got the Mop and Glow floor shine? Okay, you're on. Who's got the gravy train dog food? Okay, you're on. And who's got the Hungry Man frozen dinner? Okay, and you're on. It's time to play Supermarket Sweep. And here's our host, the man who smears his bagel with cream cheese and Maylocks, David Ruprecht.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to a very special episode of Supermarket Sweep. That is because all three teams are volunteer counselors and staff from Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times. Before this show is over, one team will race through our aisles looking for $5,000 for some very special kids. All right, so let's get started with that free 1 minute and 30 seconds to use in the big sweep. There you go. And now it's time for the mini sweep, where one of you can pick up an extra 10 seconds and hopefully a cash bonus. Whoever's going to play first, get your hands on your buzzers. After overeating too many delicious yums, your middle feels like overplayed drums. Fight the feeling by chewing on some... Monica.
Tums.
Tums and acid it is. There you go. Okay, Kathleen, Monica picked up 10 seconds. Let's see if you can pick up the $50 by finding the specially marked Tums, getting it back to me 30 seconds or less. 20 seconds or less, it's worth $100. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And go, Kathleen. Go, go. Yay. Find those Tums. You got them. Yes. Come on, Kathleen. Yes, you made it in time. But it's not the specially marked one. That's okay. Hey, listen, you got 10 seconds. That's going to go a long way to helping you win the $5,000, hopefully. Congratulations. Kathleen, that's fine. We got a lot more chances for you to pick up more time and money. You relax for a second. We're going to see who else we have playing. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
And tell us what you do at Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times.
I'm actually a volunteer. I help out with consulting. I directed another camp, so we get together and share ideas and help make camp great for everybody.
Bless your heart. And who is your partner over there?
This is Brian.
And Brian, you are the camp director.
Correct.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the purpose of the camp?
You bet. Yeah, Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times is really there to create a positive impact on children with cancer and their families. We take them to camp during the summer for a week. We have family camps, and we also have camps for the brothers and sisters of the patients.
Boy, that's wonderful. Thank you very much for doing that. That's great.
Thank you.
All right, and let's see our next team. We have Hollywood. Hi, Hollywood.
How you
and
doing?
You are a program director.
That's true.
What does a program director do over there?
It is my honor to use all the volunteers to create all the programs that we do. Everything that happens for the kids from the moment they get on the bus to come to camp until the moment we give them back to their parents at the end.
That's great.
So-
And Patrick, you are in staff support.
Correct. My job, I recruit and train all of our wonderful volunteers. Over the course of summer, we use probably around 300 volunteers, and that's just in the summer.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
You are a volunteer counselor, are you not?
Yes, I am.
How much time does this take up out of your year, let's say?
In the summer, it takes 9 days, 9 consecutive days. There are 2 days of training and then 7 days with the kids. So if you have a 2-week vacation, you can still have a couple days for yourself.
That's great. And Monica, you're also a volunteer.
Yes.
How did you become a counselor?
I actually was a camper with the program, and then talking to some friends, my friend Theodore encouraged me to make the transition from camper to counselor.
That's great. Are you guys ready to play our game and win some money? Let's do it. Okay, then it is time for our first players to pick up some extra seconds. So that means Hollywood, Kathleen, and Sarah. We will see you all later. Now, we are going to test your dollar sense. So I want you to look at these 3 items that came right off of our shelves. We have a 28-ounce bottle of Ultra Palmolive dishwashing liquid, a 65-ounce box of Cascade dishwashing soap, and a 7-ounce bottle of Jet Dry unscented liquid rinse agent. Now, which one of these three do you think sells for under $3? Lock in your answer now. If you're correct, it's 10 seconds added onto your sweep time. If all three of you get it right, it's 30 seconds each. Okay, Patrick, which one do you think sells for under $3?
I went with the liquid Palmolive.
You like the Palmolive liquid dishwashing liquid. How about you, Monica?
I went with number 2, the Cascade detergent.
And you like the automatic dishwashing list. Okay, and Brian, how about you?
I went with number 3, the Jet and Dry.
Well, look at that. We've got all the bases covered. Somebody's going to win 10 seconds. Let's see. The product up here that does sell for under $3 is... It's the Ultra Palmolive dishwashing liquid. It sells for $2.69. Patrick, you get the 10 seconds there. Congratulations. All right, stay with us, because when we come back, there will be more chances for our players to build up their sweep time in a quest for cash for Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Time. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right, let's see who will run for the money to send kids cost-free to Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times. Bless your hearts. Okay, now, partners, we will see you all later. We're going to play fill in the blank. I'm about to show you a statement that has one blank in it. Now, it's something we sell out there in the market. All you have to do is fill in the blank as you read the entire statement. For example, white dressing becomes white house dressing. All right? Hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. You only live baked potato. Sarah.
Twice.
The whole thing.
Oh, you only live twice baked potato.
That's it. Okay, good for you. Here's the next one. NFL Super Hollywood.
NFL Super Bowl of Cherries.
You got that one, Hollywood. Okay. And she surges into the lead. Here's the next one. Poppin' Prince of Bel-Air. Sarah.
Poppin' Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's the one. Here's the next one. Fed Lax. Hollywood.
Fed X Lax.
There you go. Good for you. Here's the last one. Zorba the Hollywood.
Zorba the Greek salad.
That's it. Good for you. That's Hollywood really surges into the lead there. Okay, let's move on to our next game. It's called the video rental game. Buzz in as soon as you think you know which one I'm talking about, okay? A sailor, a scientist, and a chief of police set out to sink a shark in this 1970... Kathleen?
Jaws.
That's the one, 1975. I'm going to list some phrases to help this video come to mind. Trust me. Big shot lawyer. Son's birthday wish. Sarah.
Liar, liar.
That's the one with Jim Carrey. Liar, liar. The next one. Now, in this video, Sean Connery plays a professor whose son is named after a state. Hollywood.
Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade.
That's the one, Hollywood. Good for you. In this fantasy adventure, beautiful Buttercup has been kidnapped. Hollywood.
It is The Princess Bride.
Yes. We have one more here. The Babbitt brothers, Charlie and Ray, set out on a cross-country bit of bonding. Hollywood.
Rain Man.
Very good.
One of our founders of camp is actually Dustin Hoffman, who played Charlie Babbitt in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, he was one of the founders?
Raymond Babbitt he played, I'm sorry.
All right, now it's time for the round-robin game. So, partners, come on up here. We're going to play scrambled letters. Okay, hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Ebb. Laundry. Kathleen.
Tide.
Let's see. Tide laundry detergent it is. And the next one. ×2. White center. Oreo. Patrick.
Double stuff.
Let's see. Double stuffed cookies, it is! Right under the wire. Good for you, Patrick. Here's the next one. Green box. Dairy sounding. Pasta. Kathleen.
Cremette.
Let's see. Cremette spaghetti. Okay, switch. And the next one, square. Chew. Brian.
Starburst.
Let's find out. Starburst fruit chews it is. Rich. Here's the next one. Limb. Sarah.
Arm & Hammer.
Let's find out. Arm & Hammer baking soda, it is. We have one more. Switch. Here's the last one. Blustery. Lip smacking. Patrick.
Chapstick.
Let's find out. Chapstick lip balm, it is. Okay. Who's going to run the big sweep? Hollywood, Kathleen, and Sarah. Don't you dare go away. When we come back, you're going to see Hollywood, Kathleen, and Sarah running like wild. They have a chance to win $5,000 for Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times right here on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for the big sweep. And remember, all of our teams are playing for Camp Ronald McDonald for the Good Times. Okay, Hollywood and Patrick, you have 3 minutes, so you'll start first.
Okay.
Sarah and Brian, you have 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And Kathleen and Monica, you have 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, take a look. Everything you see out there in our supermarket aisles, it's up for grabs. You can fill as many of these carts as you want. Now listen carefully, because here are the special big money makers we have in the market for you in today's Big Sweep. The big money maker in our market today is our magazine display. Now, there are all kinds of popular magazines there, but we want you to pick out these three. They are George, Parents, and Family Circle. Now, you get those three magazines in your cart or across the finish line before the bell rings, we'll add $250 to your score. Now, today we have a chance for each team to win an extra $100. Spread throughout the market are 3 bags filled with empty cans. Each runner may retrieve 1 bag, race it back to their partner. Then the partner must stack all 21 cans in the shape of a pyramid, just like this. Before the sweep is over, you must use every can. If your partner gets that stack job done, you'll receive a marker just like this one, which is good for $100. And, of course, the runner whose team sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes wins the game and the right to go for $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes, and that's when Hollywood will take off. On your mark. Get set and go, Hollywood. Come on, Hollywood, forward.
Let's watch our first happy camper as she enters the market. Hollywood has stopped for those huge jugs of olive oil. I've got it. Maybe she's planning to make a whole lot of salad dressing for a whole camp full of kids. Now Kathleen and Monica are gearing up for their turn. And what a perfect choice for the camp barbecue. Sacks of Kingsford charcoal at $9.39 each. That's a terrific find.
George, Parents and Family Circle.
While Team 2 rehearses their magazine list, let's watch Hollywood shop. She's grabbing Citracel. 5 cans will add up a quick $71 to her total.
One. Go! Go, Sarah, go!
And here comes our second team. Sarah is heading towards the outside aisle, and it looks like she'll start with our largest and most expensive cuts of beef.
One, and go, Kathleen!
Now here comes our third star volunteer from Camp Ronald McDonald, and it looks like she too wants to start in the meat department. Oh, but look, she's grabbing the smaller roasts. Since there are only 5 fresh beef items to a customer, we don't normally see them grabbing these very often. But back to Hollywood, who's shopping for healthcare products, and she's making sure to take only the limit of 5 items. Now it's on to our magazine rack. Sarah got Family Circle and George. And look, she just found Parents. Terrific. And what's next? A sack of cans to stack. But hey, looks like a Hollywood traffic jam. But our Hollywood is not stressing. Instead, she and Kathleen are magazine shopping. By George, they both found George. And look, Sarah's got the New York Seltzer bonus. These camp folks are really great team players. But let's see now if Brian can do a good job at stacking cans. Now that's all 21 of them. Let's first start by lining up the bottom row of 6, and they've got to be straight. Yeah, he's getting there. Now from way down on the floor, Kathleen is scooping up giant cans of coffee, and that should perk up lots of early morning counselors. Oh my word, Hollywood is still holding on to her sack of cans. I sure hope her partner Patrick will have enough time to start stacking his can pyramid. Great. Looks like he's finally going to get his chance about now. Back in the market, Sarah is shopping for those tiny health products that sport whopping big price tags. It's the duel in the Camp Ronald McDonald Sun. The tension mounts.
Not as easy as it looks, Patrick Boy.
He's right. This isn't easy. Oh, man, he'll have to start again. But look at Patrick. He is one cool customer. Meanwhile, who's a good times nut? Well, with a nickname like Hollywood, do we really have to ask? And with our big sweep clock running down, she moves quickly to the deli section. But what's happening at the stacking tables?
Oh, Andy.
He did it! And Patrick will get a $100 token from store clerk Andy. Meanwhile, there are not many seconds left for our other two stackers. Bravo, Brian! Nice! As all our great players are making their final moves, we're about to find out just who the best shopping volunteers at camp really are. This sweep is over.
Okay, that's it, everybody. Come on back. Well, the official checkers are standing by. In a few seconds, we'll find out which team back here has the highest total and the chance to go for the $5,000 in cash. It's hidden somewhere behind a product in one of these aisles, just waiting to be won for Camp Ronald McDonald for good times. Stick around. That's okay. Come on. Welcome back to a very special supermarket sweep. Our checkers have entered all the merchandise in the registers. It's time to hit those total buttons and find out who won the big sweep and who'll be going for the $5,000. All right, let's see. Kathleen and Monica, you got 2 of the 3 magazines, but we needed all 3. And so we can't give you that $250. But we add up all of your other merchandise to give you a grand total today of $400. All right, Sarah and Brian. Let's see. You did get all 3 magazines I wanted, so that's $250. You did the stack job. That's $100. Let's see how much that bonus is worth.
$200.
$200 there. Now we add that to all the groceries you got to give you a grand total today of $1,258. So that puts Sarah and Brian in the lead. Okay, let's see. Hollywood and Patrick, you also got the magazines I wanted, $250. Patrick also did the stacking job for $100. Now, when we add all your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $1,258, you win the game.
Give it to us, David.
If not, Sarah and Brian are going to be looking for the $5,000 for Camp Ronald McDonald for good times. All right, let's see. Okay. Your grand total with your groceries is $1,184. Sarah and Brian win the sweep. Thank you guys for all coming in. You can do it. You can do it. I've never wanted to see anybody win the $5,000 more than you two, okay? It's out there. It's in cash, just waiting for you to find it. Now, you have 1 minute to find it, 3 clues to help you out. Your hands do have to be on the money before the bell rings. Now, before we started, you chose envelope number 1. Our clock is all set. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay, here's the first clue. As soon as I read it, the clock is going to start counting down. Good luck, guys. Go out and find it. When your head is pounding, there's no need to grieve. Choose the all-day strong power found in...
Aleve!
Go.
Patrick, this way. I mean, Brian, this way. Aleve over here. You look up. You look up. I'll look down. Right here. Right here. Aleve. We got it.
Read it. Okay.
Combine the place many kids go in summer with a ding-a-ling thing to get this hot bowl full.
With a ding-a-ling thing. A hot bowl full oatmeal.
Combine the place camp. Kids go in summer with a ding-a-ling thing to get this hot bowl full. Soup. Let's go to soup. Combine the place. Ding-a-ling. The kids get a hot bowl full. Hot bowl full. Here it is.
So, you got it. Oh, jumbles.
Okay. Here we go. For a brighter future, think of the initials of the lead singer of Miami Sound Machine. Gloria Stefan. For a brighter future, Gleam, maybe.
Which?
Gleam toothpaste.
Gleam?
For a brighter future.
Brighter future.
Gloria Stefan.
That's
Gloria
toothpaste?
Stefan.
Toothpaste? I'm not seeing it.
For a brighter future, son.
For a brighter future. Think of the initials. Oh, wait a minute. Gloria Estefan. G-E. G light bulb.
Come on, Brian.
Darn it. Did you know what it was?
G-E light bulbs.
Oh, well, then we don't have to read it anymore. She didn't have enough time to get there, did you? Hey, listen, though, you got 2 products. That's terrific. So that's $400 for that.
Great.
And we add that to everything you got in your sweep to to give you a grand total today of $1,658. Oh, now listen, we at Supermarket Sweep would like to match that $1,658. So a total of $3,316 will go to Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye from Supermarket Sweep. Hey, listen, the next time you're at a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.